The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Z-Force Championship. Introducing first.
Let's go, come on! Make some noise!
And the challenger to the Z-Force title making his way down to the ring. We already know that the All England Championship match is going to be Mark Haskins versus Shah Samuels. Who is the Z-Force Championship match going to be between? Also on that card, of course, it's going to be Jimmy versus Jimmy as Havoc takes on Jacobs, and Doug Williams is going to face off against Christopher Daniels. Limited tickets available for that one. But right now our attention firmly belongs here in Milton Keynes. Clapham Calling will have to wait 11 days, but what will not wait is the arrival of the Z-Force champion to Unit 9. Now this should be an interesting contest for the champion. It's his chance, the first chance, by the way, he's had in this title reign to prove once more that he can get the job done by himself. Remember, the last two championship matches that he's had, the Collective got involved. Of course, we had the Magnificent Seven contest. The Collective got involved, screwed Cara Noir for the Z-Force Championship. And then the last time we were here in Unit 9 2 weeks ago at Parade of Champions, well, the Collective got involved again and screwed Cara Noir for I think like the third or fourth time. So this is the champion's chance really to reassert himself as the man in IPW. Certainly is the master of the Z-Force division, the only two-time champion.
When the bell rings, your referee, Mr. Tom Scarborough. Introducing first.
Uh-oh. Your time's up, Mr. Hatch.
If anyone's going to get introduced first, it's going to be me. So, I'm not even going to attempt to let you know, I'm doing myself. Yeah, but it's all about me, Chris Hatch, so I'm going first, okay? This is how it's done. Introducing the heartbreaking, night-making, hunkiest, handsome hustler, crown prince of IPW, and your girlfriend's favourite wrestler, Kip Sabian!
Who is your Z-Force champion, of course.
And his opponent, to my right, your official challenger from Portsmouth. He is the super contender, Kurtis Chapman!
That's why you don't throw rocks at a man with a machine gun, and you don't throw at a man with a microphone either. It's Superman versus the super contender. This is IPW. He'll be having words. That's my job is to have words. What's he going to do with a jacket? There you go. Everyone's throwing their stuff at me this evening. I'll be having words. But the time for words is certainly over here. Kip Sabian may have done his own introduction. He may have got some Scarborough to open the ropes and jump over the top. And I think when you see that with the Z-Force champion, I think it lulls you into a bit of a sense of false security, because Kip Sabian is not just incredibly talented, he is proficient. There is a reason he is Z-Force champion now. You could argue it's because of the collective, but he's been champion twice. When he won the championship from Rob Sharp, which I believe was an IPW Inception sometime, I think September last year, he won that contest. There was no collective run-in. He won that match by himself. He defended the title largely by himself in triple threat matches, in contests against Speedball Mike Bailey, in contests against Rob Sharp, in contests against Cara Noir, in contests against Tyler Bate. And that's what he's done since being Z-Force champion. The only blemish he has since becoming Z-Force champion back in September is that one loss to Cara Noir, undisputed in December. So in terms of Z-Force championship matches, he's only ever lost one of them. Think of what that does psychologically to the mindset of your opponent. You're not just up against a champion, you're up against a champion who rarely loses. Of course, I will briefly correct myself there, if you don't mind, that Kip Sabian actually did lose by disqualification to Cara Noir at the last event. I think my point that I was trying to make really is that he's got the championship. He doesn't really look like he's going to be giving it away anytime soon. The job here for Kurtis Chapman, which, by the way, this is his first one-on-one contest in IPW. What a golden opportunity to end all golden opportunities he has here. His first one-on-one match is a Z-Force championship match, going against practically the heartbeat of the Z-Force division, Kip Sabian. What a 2018 Kurtis Chapman could make for himself if he can upset the champion in Milton Keynes here and now. The Z-Force Championship contest is underway here. Kurtis Chapman, of course, is your official super contender. But take you back briefly to the All England Championship. Of course, we saw Shah Samuels in action earlier on at Clapham Calling, which, by the way, is exclusively on the IWN only. You can join us for only $4.99 and you can see it live. Shah Samuels is going to make his first defence of the All England title against Mark Haskins. Not only that, but it'll be Jimmy squared because the king of the Goths, Jimmy Havoc, is going to take on the zombie princess, Jimmy Jacobs. And of course, we celebrate 25 years of a wrestling legend as the ambassador and anarchist Doug Williams takes on the fallen angel, Christopher Daniels. Tickets are available, but they are very limited for the Clapham show, I have to stress that. Get them ASAP or you will miss out. www.ipwuk.bigcartel.com. Kurtis Chapman trying to find his way out. His head is precariously placed between the legs of the Z-Force champion, who has been controlling the pace here. Kip Sabian, of course, in a very unique position here, coming into this match as champion. Not only does he have that advantage, but in a way he sort of has the advantage of knowing who his next opponent will be, if he can beat Kurtis Chapman. And Kurtis Chapman, to be fair, has the same advantage. They both know that the Minesweeper Ashley Dunn is waiting for them. That's an important advantage to have, that you know who your next opponent is. And neither Sabian or Chapman are going to look past Ashley Dunn. He was very impressive. Let's not forget, at the top of this broadcast, he knocked off a former IPW World Champion in Johnny Storm. So yeah, they have the advantage of knowing Ashley Dunn is going to be coming their way. But what a challenge that's going to be for whoever leaves this contest as the Z-Force champion. Right now, it's very evenly matched between champion and challenger. There are some people who may be joining us here thinking, Kurtis Chapman? I was just told this is his first one-on-one contest here in IPW. You wouldn't really know it from the way he is hanging with the Z-Force champion right now. There's a roll-up by Chapman. A roll-up could do it. It doesn't need to be anything fancy, ladies and gentlemen. A roll-up will do it. A roll-up in your Z-Force champion. You could argue on one hand that the champion is taking a breather here, but on the other hand, you've got to be saying there's a little bit of frustration potentially building. Champion knows he has that 10 count though. He knows he's got the option. If he wanted to, he can hightail out of here. He doesn't have to win this by pinfall or submission. He's happy to get counted out maybe. Maybe get disqualified. It can't not be on his mind. The champion's advantage means that he can keep the title if he loses by count out or disqualification. He's got a big title defence against Ashley Dunn if he gets past Kurtis Chapman here. That's in just 11 days' time. That's not a long time to prepare. As we said, how impressive was the Minesweeper in that contest? That has to be in the back of both of these premier athletes' minds. Oh, what a kick that was, taking the legs out of the champion. Kurtis Chapman could be zeroing on quite the upset. We've already had one major upset at the top of the broadcast when the wonder kid Johnny Storm came out, ran his mouth, pretended to be Jake Garner, and then he got beat. He got beat fair and square by the Minesweeper at the middle of the ring. Kurtis Chapman could be on the verge of another huge shock here at This Is IPW. Champion had that well scouted. He saw Kurtis Chapman coming towards him. Quick kick to the head, and it's once more advantage Kip Sabian. Commentator's curse strikes once more as Kurtis Chapman uppercuts Sabian into the corner. The momentum, it has been quite back and forth in this contest. Neither man has really had a consistent hold, and there's a hold of a crossbody, middle of the ring, but it was not enough, says referee Tom Scarborough. Coming up later in this broadcast, of course, we will have that huge main event, Haskins versus Grimm. Of course, we know already that Mark Haskins is going to be going up against Charles Samuels for the All England title at Clapham Calling. Simon Grimm will be one of the toughest tests of his career. That's coming up a little bit later on in this broadcast. It will be your main event. But it's the Z-Force title that we are interested in right now. Kurtis Chapman falling off the apron, landing on the guardrail. That was a very precarious position he found himself in. He fell into that guardrail hard, right on his back. And Tom Scarborough's got a count going in, all the crowds count. Kurtis Chapman managed to beat the count of the crowd, and Kip Sabian's not having any of it. Kip Sabian wasn't the count. They've got to count again. The crowd here are trying to count for referee Tom Scarborough. I can officially tell you we're up to a count of 2, not a count of 10. Kip Sabian is quite aware exactly how long a 10 count would last. Champion has been in quite a few contests. He won't be put off by this crowd, I have a feeling. Picture perfect drop kick from the Z-Force champion. Legs are hooked. No, only a 2. Kurtis Chapman, of course, actually giving up quite a bit of height and weight to the champion. Not just experience, not just championship pedigree, but height and weight as well. Kip Sabian has all of the odds stacked in his favour in this contest, and it really has shown at some of the pivotal moments. Yes, it has been back and forth. I'd grant you it has been back and forth, but you've never really felt that Kip Sabian was not in control here. I spoke earlier on how he is the heartbeat of the Z-Force division. He really is going to be looking to assert that authority. He wants to say to everybody else, and especially Ashley Dunn, look, the last 2 victories I had here in the Z-Force division, maybe the collective got involved, but I am the champion of this division. You mark my words, I am here to stay on top. That's exactly where we find ourselves right now. Kurtis Chapman winning would be quite the upset, I believe. Even more so now. Kip Sabian took a little bit too long. I told you it could be one more roll up. It could roll up, could do it. All it would take would be a roll up. Kip Sabian, he talks a little bit too much. Sometimes he gets a bit distracted. And on that occasion, it almost cost him. I'm telling you, a roll up and your Z-Force champion Kurtis Chapman could make himself here. One roll up, one free count, and that'll be it. Kip Sabian here, zeroing in on a successful title defence. It would be his second title defence of 2018. He's got another one if he wins this. His third title defence will take place in 11 days. The champion focusing arguably a little bit too much on the crowd once again. He has to be careful of that. Almost twice he's been rolled up, and almost twice it's costing the Z-Force Championship. Yes, he has that instinct. Yes, he has that champion's awareness. But that is not enough to sometimes stop a roll-up. What a driver, though! Hook at the leg. No, Kurtis Chapman somehow managed to get out of that. And the champion, it looks straight at Tom Scarborough without skipping a beat. Looks straight at Tom Scarborough as if to say, what? Not a free? Can you count? You could see, you could read it all in his eyes. Kurtis Chapman is surprising everybody here at IPW. His first ever one-on-one contest here. Kip Sabian is saying, he's saying stay down, it'll be easier. Stay down, otherwise I'm going to keep hurting you. It'll be much easier for you. Kip Sabian has an incredulous look on his face as if to say to Kurtis Chapman, do you hear me, boy? I'm the Z-Force champion. Don't think you can come in here waltzing around, and that's what that slap is all about. He's saying you will respect me, and Kurtis Chapman is not backing down here. Tell you what, I'll stand corrected on one point I've just noticed, ladies and gentlemen. I said earlier on that Kurtis Chapman was giving up height. Well, that was a mistake on my part, wasn't it? Kurtis Chapman is easily the taller of the two. And he is using some of that height advantage at the moment to get back into this fight against the Z-Force champion. Sabian wanted Chapman to stay down, and not only is he refusing to listen, but Kurtis Chapman is hanging with the Z-Force champion. They're going toe-to-toe here. Oh, he saw him coming. That was a brilliantly genius-like maneuver from the Z-Force champion. But I'll tell you what, genius can sometimes be beaten by just a little bit of luck and skill. Tom Scarborough starts the count. If it gets to 10, I presume this will be rendered a no contest. Sabian would retain, and he'd be going on to Clapham calling as champion. Ashley Dunn, the Minesweeper, is awaiting his answer. Who will he face in Clapham? Tom Scarborough up to 7. If he gets to 10, this will be it. Don't think Kip Sabian will mind too much. Well, I say that, but Kip Sabian is practically the first one to his feet. It's close, but yes, Champion's up first. He'll have a few extra seconds, and Kurtis Chapman will. Wasn't enough to stop Kurtis Chapman. The Champion had those extra few seconds. But he wasted them, he didn't. He didn't see Kurtis Chapman coming, and this could be a problem. Only a 2. Whoever wins here, they can say they were the rightful winner and deserve to be champions. They have both given it their all. Tornado DDT, and the Z-Force champion is down, and he looks like he could be out. If Kurtis Chapman had had a bit more awareness of where he was at that point, he could have got the cover maybe. But instead, Sabian is on the outside of the ring, and he can't be pinned or made to submit there. Oh, he caught the leg. Caught his leg. And once more the Champion is on the... Oh, he's on the outside of the ring. Kurtis Chapman is doing a number on him. And the Z-Force Champion is in a precarious position. And the number 1 contender up top. Double foot stomp. Sabian's in real trouble here. There's 2. No, Sabian at the last second somehow shot the shoulder up. Tom Scarborough explaining to Kurtis Chapman that Sabian was underneath the rope. He was underneath the rope before the count started. And that, I'm afraid, I think that's a bit of a rookie error, if I'm honest. Was not aware of exactly where Kip Sabian's limbs were, and that cost him those extra few milliseconds. Counter by the Champion. Counter by the Champion. Reversing. He was dicey on the edge there, was Kurtis Chapman. Kurtis Chapman absolutely wipes out the Z-Force Champion once more. But for the 3rd or 4th time in as many minutes, the Z-Force Champion finds himself the other side of the ropes, and he can't be made to be submitted, and he can't be pinned if he's that side of the ropes. Kurtis Chapman, he should have tried harder to lock down Sabian at those points. He's been on the verge on 3 or 4 occasions of becoming the Z-Force Champion. Kurtis Chapman's asking Tom Scarborough what happens if he gets to 10. Well, it's very simple. If he gets to 10, Kip Sabian retains. That's all there is to it. Referee Tom Scarborough showing a little bit of leniency here. This is a championship contest. Everyone in attendance wants to see a fair winner. And I'm sure in the clear light of day, both champion and challenger would like to see a clear, decisive winner. And that might be the winning shot. Kip Sabian picks him up. And the super contender has been drilled by the super bad champion. No! Are you kidding me? How many people has Kip Sabian put away with that move? That is what has kept him Z-Force champion in his first title reign. That was how he liked to finish people off. Kurtis Chapman has got 10 lives. Hasn't got 9 in this contest, he's had 10. Kip Sabian was sat here in front of me earlier on. He looked a little bit frustrated. Exactly how is the champion feeling now? He asked Kurtis Chapman to stay down, and I tell you what, not only is he not staying down, he is staying in this contest, and Kip Sabian cannot shake him. Kurtis Chapman has taken one of the most severe beatings in a contest I have ever seen in IPW. It has been relentless by Kip Sabian. He's tried everything. He's going to go for it again. And now for the first time, but a second time, Chapman laid out, middle of the ring. No, Kurtis Chapman kicks out again. The Z-Force champion What is he going to do? He just kicks his head off his shoulders. Goodness me, no! Another 2 count. And he really, truly is a super contender. Kip Sabian has hit his best shots, not just once, not just twice, but then he kicked his head off his shoulders, and somehow Kurtis Chapman, not only is he conscious, but he is still in this Ed Force Championship match. What in God's name is Kip Sabian going to have to do? He might have to go get a sledgehammer or a 2x4 or, I don't know, a grenade. What will stop Kurtis Chapman in this Ed Force Championship contest? Chapman is dead weight, but he's in this contest. Kip Sabian just picking him up. He's got him on his shoulders. Chapman reverses. How is he mounting any offense against the champion whatsoever? What a contest this is for the Z-Force title. It really is the hottest division around right now. But the heartbeat of the Z-Force division, Kip Sabian, he is up against a man who may quite possibly be his heart stopper in Kurtis Chapman. They've been fighting tooth and nail here. Kurtis Chapman. Don't even know who he's standing, let alone putting up such a fight. The adrenaline that must be pumping through that young man's body to still be in this contest. I don't think it could even be registered as a number. Back elbow shot to the Z-Force champion. Kip Sabian, not only can he not pin Kurtis Chapman, but the offense is going against him. On his shoulders once more though. Drills him into the canvas for goodness knows how many times he's done that. But this time's the charm.
Here is your winner.
Quite rightly, I can hear applause ringing out here in Unit 9. Kurtis Chapman with the performance of several lifetimes, but he just could not kick out one final time against the super bad one. Wow. We said about Kip Sabian that he had something to prove, that he could once more prove to everyone he could do things one-on-one. And my goodness me, what an effort. What a shift he had to put in here at Unit 9 at This Is IPW to remain the Z-Force champion. Wow, what a contest. What a showcase.
Before we get to that, it's very rare that someone like myself will congratulate an opponent. However, Kurtis Chapman, I went into today thinking it was going to be the easiest defense of my two-time Z-Force Championship reign. However, Kurtis, you did good. I'm not going to go much